10 most powerful passports in Africa. When speaking about the 10 most powerful passports in Africa, we are talking about the population of the large territories occupied by some big countries. Powerful passports can be a result of a well-thought-out foreign policy. How a country is rated by the Committee of Nations, how serious you take security challenges of your country, how you handle corruption issues in your country, the rate of acceptance by tourists visiting the country, the national currency, how beautiful and clean the country is. The African Union and the Continental Economic Organization has made several attempts to create a visa-free African passport. The idea of a visa-free passport dates back to a quarter of a century, but has failed to succeed due to the fear of terrorism, illegal migration, smuggling, and the spread of diseases, and negative impact on local job market. In 2017, the African Union created an African passport. This was a project initiated by the former chairman. However, the passport is only available to senior diplomats and top officials of the AU's 55 member states. Of those member states, only Seychelles offer visa-free access to all African countries. Before we continue, I would love to welcome all my humble and first-time subscribers. If you're new here, welcome. Africa Reloaded brings to you on a daily basis enchanting videos that are mind-blowing. Make sure to hit the like button or better yet, share and also turn on your notification for more incoming videos. Africa Reloaded brings to you today the 10 most powerful passports in Africa. Number 10. Tanzania. The Tanzanian passport is issued to its citizen of the United Republic of Tanzania for international travel. The Immigration Department is responsible for the issuance of passports. This department falls under the Tanzanian Ministry of Home Affairs. Tanzania is the 10th country in Africa with the most powerful passport. The country is the largest in East Africa. Tanzania's official language are Kiswahili and English. Its capital is Dar es Salaam. Its currency is Tanzanian shillings. They made a positive leap as it wasn't among the top 10 in Africa last year. A Tanzanian passport can access 71 countries worldwide and rank 74 in the world alongside Tunisia and Zambia. Number 9. Kenya. Passports are issued by the Department of Immigration. The department is under the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government. Kenyan passports are usually used as a form of ID as well and could be rated as second to the Kenyan national ID card. Before Kenya got independence from Britain, British passports were used. This beautiful country in East Africa, made popular by numerous long-distance running athletes, is the number 9th most powerful passport in Africa. In the global passport power ranking, Kenya occupies the 72nd position and her citizens can travel to 71 countries visa-free or visa on arrival. The light blue colored travel documents occupies the spot on the list. On the Henley Passport Index, it shares 72 position with China. Some of the countries that Kenyans can access without a visa or get on arrival include Singapore, Hong Kong, Jamaica, Fiji, and more. Number 8. Malawi. Nationals of Malawi have access to 72 countries, particularly without owning a prior visa. The travel location opens for free access to Malawian include Bahamas, Israel, and Malaysia. This international passport is ranked as the 8th most respected passport in Africa. On the global index, it occupies the 71st position, ahead of China. The country is bordered by Tanzania to the north, Lake Malawi to the east, Mozambique to the east and south, and Zambia to the west. Number 7. Swaziland. This country has an international passport that grants visa-free or visa on arrival passage to 73 countries, making it the 7th position on the 10th most powerful passports in Africa. On the Henley Passport Index, occupies the 79th position. With a population of about 1 million, the economy of the country displays a marked duality of large-scale intensive production and a small-scale semi-subsistence activities. Number 6. Lesotho. Completely encircled by the Republic of South Africa, but separated from it by forbidding mountain ranges, Lesotho has endured decades of turbulent political and periodic economic crisis and grinding poverty since gaining its independence from Great Britain in 1966. Lesotho has the 6th most powerful passport on the continent. On the Henley Passport Index, the passport got to the 69th position, thereby sharing the same spot with Saudi Arabia. Nationals of Lesotho can travel to as many as 74 countries without applying for a prior visa. Number 5. Namibia. Namibian passports are issued to citizens of Namibia to travel internationally. Namibian passports are biometric passports as well of January 2018. Passports issued prior to this day are still valid until expired. Namibian passports are green with a national coat of arms placed on the front cover. Namibian holds the position of the 5th most powerful passport in Africa, ranking 67th globally and having a visa-free access to 74 countries. The country is worldly famous for the highest dunes in the world and Etosha National Park, one of the world's greatest reservation areas. With an estimated population of 2 million, this country is listed as a developing country due to income inequality. Number 4. Botswana. Botswana passports are issued by the Passport Division of the Department of Ministry of Nationality, Immigration and Gender Affairs to citizens of Botswana for international travel. On the 8th March 2010, the Department of Immigration and Citizenship began issuing electronic passports to the general public. Ranked 62nd in the global ranking of the countries with the most powerful passports, Botswana is visa-free to 84 countries worldwide. Since attaining independence, this country has continued to have consistent records of uninterrupted democratic elections and the least perceived corruption ranking in Africa since 1998. It is currently Africa's oldest continuous democracy. With a population of 2 million people, this country has one of the fastest growing rates in per capita income in the world since independence. Also, its competitive banking system is one of Africa's most advanced and its passport expires within 10 years. Shocking, right? But that is it. Number 3. South Africa. This is issued to citizens of South Africa for the purpose of international travel. It allows the barrier to travel in foreign countries in accordance with visa requirements and facilitates the process of securing assistance from South Africa consulars officials abroad if necessary. The passport is a valid proof of citizenship document according to South African national law. Africa's second largest economy and most developed has its 3rd most powerful passport. Home to about 58 million people, the country has a mixed economy, the 2nd largest in Africa after Nigeria. South Africa's passports allow its citizens free access to up to 100 countries in the world. They may over need to obtain an electric pass when they arrive, and often there are limits to how long they can stay. Countries like South Africa are allowed to enter other countries like Brazil, Argentina, Chile. This country is a popular touristic destination and a substantial amount of revenue comes from tourism. Number 2. Mauritius. Mauritanian passports are issued to the citizens of Mauritius for travel outside the country. As of 2007, Mauritius Passports and Immigration Office proceeded an average of 434 passports applicants each day. The next country on this list is Mauritius, a small island in the ocean. This beautiful country has visa-free access to 142 countries in the world today. Best known for wonderful white beaches, the island boasts over 150 kilometers of beaches around its shoreline. It is probably one of the safest countries in Africa to travel to. It is also one of the most competitive economies in Africa. This country's wealth has been primarily due to having a strong economic growth, stable government, and its ability to draw wealthy individuals to do business and live there. The country's passport offers access to most of the world's big economies, including the UK, Germany, France, Spain, and more. Number 1. Seychelles. Seychelles passports are issued to citizens of Seychelles to travel outside of the country. On the front cover of the Seychelles is a coat of arms of Seychelles. The passport has 2 languages, French and English. Seychelles holds the title for the most powerful passport in Africa for the 3rd year in a row. Its passport promises access to 151 countries across the globe. It also comes 29th on the list of the most powerful passports in the world. The Seychelles is an archipelago, 115 islands in the Indian Ocean off East Africa. It is home to numerous beaches, coral reefs, and natural reserves, as well as rare animals. It has a population of 97,000 people, and its official languages are English, French, and Seychelles Creole. The country's passport offers access to almost all the countries in Europe, New Zealand, China, and more. We've come to the end of the video. If the passports of your country are not mentioned, don't worry, for we had to squeeze a list to come up with just 10 of the most powerful passports in Africa. What are your thoughts about this ranking? Let us know in the comment section. If you're yet to subscribe to Africa Reloaded, now is your time to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, your success matters. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for another educational video.